As many of you may know, I do virtual personal styling through the wardrobe cataloging app Index, using my clients' existing wardrobes to style a collection of new outfits for them. And so far, every one of my clients has been absolutely lovely, but recently I had one that was a little trickier. She is super particular, yet her style is kind of all over the place. Like, her style inspo Pinterest board has so many different styles, but I also know she wouldn't actually wear a lot of them because she's also so picky about silhouette, color, fit, and fabric. She's just like pretty set in her preferences and has very particular standards about how things look, but is also totally unwilling to sacrifice comfort. Have you caught on yet? Yeah, the client is me. I'm talking about myself. If you're a recent client, I'm so sorry for scaring you with that intro. I would never talk about you that way. You all are amazing and so cool and so kind. But me, I mean, it's true. I'm very picky. I take inspiration from a lot of things I wouldn't actually wear, and I'm like so unwilling to even put on a slightly uncomfortable garment in real life. So I thought it would be a really fun challenge to try filling out a lookbook booking form, forcing me to clarify my style and my goals with my wardrobe a little bit, and then style a lookbook for myself with those goals in mind. And honestly, it was an incredibly eye-opening process. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Styling a lookbook for myself as my own client. Oh, also, this is not sponsored or required by Index in any way. I just am a stylist on there and thought this would be a fun video. Okay, let's start. Hello, it's me, Liz, from the past, here to do the first step of my little self-styled lookbook, which is filling out the lookbook questionnaire. I have it here on my phone. This is the same questionnaire every client fills out, so I of course have seen these questions before, but now it's my turn to answer them. First, my main goal in booking this lookbook, I would say I'm looking for some fresh perspective on how I could put things together. Next, when do I want to wear these outfits? I'm gonna say the upcoming season, which as a stylist, I usually take to mean like the current weather into the next 2 months or so. Next, we have an open-ended question. It's just, how do you want to feel in these outfits? I feel like I could really overthink this one and write way too much, but I think the truest, most realistic answer for what I'm actually going to want to wear is just the first thing that comes to mind, which is really just that I want to feel cool, comfortable, artsy, and effortless. I love to experiment and be creative and artistic with fashion, especially on YouTube, but ultimately, at least for the fashion mood I'm in right now, all I really want from my outfits is like to feel good and be easy to wear and feel cool, but like not have to put too much effort in. Next, it's asking if there's any specific items that I want to include in this lookbook, but honestly, not really. There's nothing I'm really like struggling to style right now. Everything is up for grabs. Do I want new product recommendations? No. I already know what's on my wish list and I really have more than enough clothes. Next, it asks what 3 words best describe my style. I already had eclectic, artsy, and relaxed in here, and I think that captures it pretty well. For Pinterest, I actually curated a specific Pinterest board for this lookbook because my broader like style inspo Pinterest board really is full of everything that catches my eye and does not necessarily speak to what I actually realistically wear. So for this Pinterest board, I really wanted to narrow down like exactly what I actually would wear head to toe in my day-to-day life right now. Then there's a final notes section. Is there anything else you would like to tell Liz? And here I am just thinking, as I've been discussing, my biggest goal is just for this to actually be realistic outfits I would wear to like run errands, because I tend to overthink things and get a little carried away with ideas that are just like impractical or uncomfortable in real life. I don't need these outfits to be groundbreaking. I just want them to be wearable and still speak to my like eclectic artsy style. I also previously filled out this little like style preferences section in my profile in Index, which just has a little more info and context about things like my climate, my lifestyle, etc. Stylists have access to that info as well. And that's it. That's all the information. Wow, I can't wait to see what future Liz will do with this lookbook. I hope she does a good job. Can't wait to find out. Hello. It's a while later, and I am now Liz in stylist mode, ready to look at the information past Liz provided and use it as a guide to style her as a client. Obviously, I have a totally different insight and perspective into this wardrobe and this client because it's me and my wardrobe. Of course, it's impossible for this to be an accurate representation of how a lookbook for a typical client would go, but I just thought this would be a fun creative exercise for myself to do and hopefully for you to watch. All right. Let's get into some outfits. First up, looking at the inspo board, the first idea that jumped out at me is I noticed a couple outfits using what look like button-up dresses or super lightweight long jackets worn partially closed, partially open with a long dress or skirt underneath. And that feels pretty easy and comfy, but still unique and artsy. So I chose this plaid midi dress, and then I would layer this black button-down jacket situation on top, with it buttoned like partially on the top half, but open on the bottom half. Then to add some little fun, distinct, artsy touches, I feel like a hair scarf is perfect. That's also pretty present on this Pinterest board. And then I'm gonna go for a simple, chunky black shoe, but then add a pop of color in the socks. I like how the red could play with this dress. Finally, you know, we're trying to avoid overthinking it, so I'm just gonna top it off with a simple bag and earrings, keep it easy, and there's the first look. Okay, next I wanted to go for like a very casual, effortless, but still super layered look. That's also a huge repeated theme I'm noticing on this inspo board. I truly did not curate the board like this on purpose, for the record. I just like put outfits I would wear, and then now analyzing it through the eyes of a stylist, I'm noticing certain themes. Okay, so for this layered look, we're going with a vest, shirt, and jacket combo. This vest, I think, would be perfect to provide some color and pattern. And then I like the idea of layering it over this striped button-up for some subtle pattern mixing, very eclectic vibes. This vest and shirt combo is pretty preppy, I think. So to give it that more relaxed, cool, effortless, artsier leaning feel, I think a leather jacket is the perfect piece to add on top to tone the whole thing down. Then for the rest of the look, I'm going super simple and wearable as I described in the questionnaire. So I'm just doing brown pants to add another neutral, but it's like a little warmer and a little softer than the black, so it won't be like a super harsh outfit. And then I would go with black combat boots and a black cargo bag. Oh, and then on top, I noticed several looks in the Pinterest board with beanies, and I thought this blue one would work really well in this outfit to like make it all feel super relaxed, but also like a little artsy. And this blue one ties in really well with the blue in the shirt and the vest. Oh, and then I think these dangly charm earrings would be cool because they add like a little more of an ornate detail than you might expect with this outfit. Okay, next I really wanted to style like a little tied neck scarf moment because that was also a big repeated theme on the inspo board. Apparently I'm very into these right now, although I actually don't ever wear this look. So this is the perfect opportunity to like get myself to do it. So I started with this little striped one that I have cataloged sort of styled that way. And then I also noticed a lot of outfits in the inspo with a big sweater and a big skirt. And that feels like very relaxed and artsy to me, but in sort of a different way than the scarf. So it might be a cool, unexpected combination together. So I went with this oversized black sweater on top and then this long white skirt on the bottom. This feels very neutral so far. So then I'd add the red socks with the loafers again. Don't worry. I know I did that in the first outfit, but I won't do red socks with loafers again in this lookbook. But I just think it's the perfect pop of color. It ties in with the scarf. It's very cohesive. I also know myself and I know that I do not love super high contrast outfits. You can see that in the inspo board as well. Clearly there's a preference for more mid-tones mixed in with lights and darks. So to soften the contrast of this very like black and white heavy outfit and just add another layer and another element of chic stylishness, I would add a tan trench coat on top. And then I would also add this brown crossbody bag because it adds another warm mid-tone, and I feel like this bag style is very relaxed and casual and it makes the whole outfit read more chill and relaxed. Finally, you know I love a hat. The inspo board featured many hats, and I just think this black fluffy one could be really cute with this in the cold, but I think I would consider this as like an optional accessory. I often do this in lookbooks with real clients where I'll like style a full outfit and then be like, if you want to keep it simple, leave it there. Or if you want to add a little something more to it, here's the accessory I would add on top. So that's what I would write in like the notes section for a client. Okay, next we're going to do another outfit with pants. And I have also noticed many funky cardigans in this inspo board. So I'm using this super bold, funky, high contrast cardigan. But like I said, I tend to avoid super high contrast outfits. So I'm going to mute this cardigan down with these like gray, black jeans and this tan graphic t-shirt. I feel like using these muted neutrals with almost like a grittier, very casual feel in combination with this bold high contrast cardigan really makes the cardigan read more relaxed and effortless. That said, I do think it would be kind of fun to play into the playful vibe of the cardigan a little more. So this was like a good opportunity to use some accessories that are also in muted neutral colors, but maybe have a more playful feel to them. Like this creature's tote bag, this tan beret, and these chunky tortoiseshell earrings. These pieces also all bring a little extra touch of like eclectic artsiness to the look. For shoes, I would go very casual and neutral and try to bring back in a little bit of that like effortless grittiness of the jeans and the graphic t-shirt. So I'm going with combat boots again. And that's the whole outfit. Okay, next I wanted to create another very layered look, but this time instead of a button-up vest and a jacket, we're going t-shirt, cardigan, longer overcoat. So I went with this purple Fair Isle cardigan. This is also the perfect way to create a base that already has some color and pattern to it. Very dimensional, very eclectic vibes. And then I added this blue long sleeve t-shirt underneath, adds more color variation, but there's also a little blue in the cardigan to like tie them together. And then on top, I'm going with this long faux suede overcoat. I'm picturing the cardigan like partially buttoned or just buttoned at the top and then the coat open so that it shows the cardigan underneath. Because there's so much going on the top with different layers and colors and patterns, I'd keep the bottom very simple with a full black skirt and taller black boots. This feels very chic and seamless, and I could add tights or leggings underneath too to match the warmth of the top half. I've been going a little hat crazy so far, but like every outfit does not need a hat. So for this one, I'm just going to accessorize with some bug earrings, my prescription glasses, and the striped tote bag just to add another pattern with some more color. I feel like all these touches together give a super eclectic vibe, but still keep it chill and wearable. Okay, for the next look, I'm very into the idea of taking like a long feminine dress and then layering a big, very boxy, more androgynous like chore coat on top of it. It feels like a very cool, effortless contrast, kind of eclectic, very relaxed, kind of artsy. We're hitting all the keywords. So for this one, I started with this floral midi dress. And then because we did a dress with a more neutral jacket in the first outfit, I think it would be fun to go more colorful here just to like add some more variation into the lookbook. So on top, I'm adding this very boxy red orangey chore coat, which I am picturing buttoned all the way up. This is also quite similar to this outfit from the Pinterest board. And another thing I really like about this outfit is that everything is a different color. There's no black, there's no two things matching. So I'm going to try to replicate that here with silver shoes and this tote bag. These are still more neutral, but I think they're more interesting and dimensional and lower contrast than plain black. And I like that each piece in the outfit is still a different color. I feel like these both add a more eclectic vibe to the look, and the bag really keeps it casual and relaxed. I also noticed the inspo board has a lot of long braids with like ribbons or flowers or some sort of decorative element in them. So I'm adding this long black ribbon here, and I would write in the little notes for a client that I'm picturing it tied around a long braid, or I might even tell the client, like, if you have more ribbon around somewhere, 2 long ribbons like this with 2 braids would be a really cute accent to this outfit. Okay, at this point I was slightly running out of like creative original ideas. Then I remembered in my own little questionnaire, I said, don't overthink it. I don't need anything groundbreaking. I just want easy wearable outfits that still suit my style. So for this one, I just decided to go for a basic, classic, very me outfit. Green cargo pants, a colorful pullover sweater, and a tan corduroy jacket. It honestly shocks me that I haven't already worn this outfit, but I don't have this combination of these 3 items cataloged anywhere. While I'm styling things like in the little index Stylist portal, whatever item you add to an outfit, it shows you all the other outfits with that item, and then when you add a second one, it shows you all the outfits that have both of those items. And so that way you can avoid repeating combinations or outfits that the client has already styled. Very helpful. I did want to accessorize a little, so I added this red scarf. I think that also gives it a more eclectic feel. And then I went for the silver shoes again, just because this outfit does feel like so basic and straightforward. I thought it would be a nice little touch of something a little less expected. Then I added some simple silver hoops to match. And then for a bag, I like that this outfit has avoided harsh black so far. Again, I'm noticing that as sort of a theme in these outfits. So I'd go with this brown bag, which also keeps it really casual and chill. Next, I really wanted to style some overalls. And again, you know, it really does not need to be groundbreaking. So I am not going to overthink it. I'm going with a classic combo, overalls and a frilly white blouse. And you know what's so funny? I think of this as like such a classic go-to combo, but I actually don't have a white blouse and overalls cataloged anywhere in here. So it's a good way to remind myself to actually wear the combinations that I think of as like a classic go-to instead of always skipping over them because I think I wear them too much, you know? Again, this is a very simple outfit, so I'm gonna add some color and pattern with this patterned hair bandana. In the notes for a client, I might say something like, I'm picturing this with the hair worn in 2 little braids, but just wearing your hair down with it is also great. I will say this is all leaning a little like dainty cottagecore, so to bring it back more into a casual, effortless, artsy direction, make it feel less country and more like granola, I think this pin-covered tote bag, these bug earrings, and these chunky black boots do a lot. I noticed the inspo board had a lot of cool pattern jackets, and I have a lot of cool pattern jackets, so I really wanted to use one in this next look. And I thought this green plant pattern was a great pattern piece to use that's still somewhat muted and versatile. I wanted to go for another look here that's very casual but also very layered, so I went for a t-shirt plus open button-up plus jacket combo. For the button-up, I chose this chambray one for super relaxed vibes and also to like add a little texture. And then for the base t-shirt, I went with this black Etta graphic tee for a cool, effortless grungy feel. On the bottom, I chose my other pair of brown pants to, again, just keep it simple and wearable, but just add some variation. And then for shoes, I feel like my brown boots are a nice complement to the pants, but these black heeled ones feel a little sharper and more elevated, so I'm gonna offer both options depending on the mood or occasion. This is also something I do in lookbooks for real clients. And I'll often explain in the notes, like, if you're feeling more casual, go for that one, or if you want something more dressy, go for this one. For jewelry, I like how these little pearl hoops add some texture to the look. They feel a little like unexpectedly detailed and like maybe feminine in a cool way. And then I just add this simple necklace to complement the earrings. I haven't included any other necklaces so far because I don't think they would have worked with any of like the necklines or neck accessories I did in the other outfits. But in this case, it feels appropriate. Finally, this outfit just felt very neutral. So I wanted to add a little pop of color and pattern with an accessory. So I added this funky little patterned horse bag, which I love so much. Okay, for the last outfit, I thought it would be fun to style these boots because they often feel a little too dressy for me in my everyday life, but I feel like I could actually dress them down a lot more. And you know, our client with her relaxed style might appreciate a more relaxed way to wear them. I'm quite inspired by this outfit on the inspo board because it feels so casual and easy, but still super stylish. And this outfit has colored boots, so I'm using my boots, and then I'm also going to try a neutral midi skirt and a graphic tee on top. This feels very obvious now, but I have genuinely never thought to pair these boots with a t-shirt before. I also love the colored sunglasses here, so I'm adding my yellow lens sunglasses. And then just for an added layer, I actually think this same chambray button down from the last outfit would also work really well here. It's giving a super casual, effortless, artsy vibe. I also want to add this horse bag again, just for a more colorful accessory. With a real lookbook, I would probably not normally repeat a shirt and a bag for 2 outfits in a row. But also, if the outfits are different enough, like these ones, I might, because I think it really shows how you can use the same pieces in totally different, really versatile ways. I also feel like this chunky silver medallion belt could be cool here. I guess we'll see if that works. Maybe that can be an optional accessory as well. All right, and there we have it, the complete lookbook. As you can probably tell, this was sort of a summary of my thought process and the decisions I made after the fact, because I really just wanted to take my time and think through everything. And when I try to record a real-time styling session as I do it, it's not as coherent and it takes a long time because these styling sessions take way longer than it takes for me to summarize it for you on camera. Even for this one, I thought this one might go like a lot faster because it's like my clothes and my wardrobe and I know what I like, but no, it still took quite a while. Anyway, after this, I would normally write out little notes to go with each outfit, just sort of laying out my thought process. Pretty much what I just explained to you in this video is what goes in the notes. And then it's time to publish for the client. Wow, I hope she likes it. I can't wait to see how they translate. Hello, I'm now back in the mind of Liz, the client. And I'm wearing a very mundane combination of clothing right now because I'm just here to try on my new outfits in my lookbook. And this might sound really silly because I literally put them all together myself, but I am genuinely so excited to try them on because I have actually never worn any of these outfits before. So let's get to trying things on. My socks do have guinea pigs on them, or hamsters, by the way, if you were wondering what these guys are. All right, y'all, here is outfit number 1. As you can probably tell by my tone, I really like this outfit. I definitely have worn things similar to this before, I think, but I have not worn this particular outfit, and it feels very cool and fresh, but still very wearable. One thing I'm noticing right away is that I perceived that these socks would fall at a different height, like with this dress. I thought the edge would be visible, and it's not. So that's like a perfect example of the ways that sometimes virtual styling doesn't quite align with what you're able to see in real life, but I still like it this way, reading almost more like tights. And if I wanted to have them more cropped, there are always ways to adjust, like folding down your socks. You know, I actually think I might like them folded up better. I think once you have an outfit on, it's great to play around and adapt it a little bit to your comfort before being like, yes or no, this isn't working. But this one I think has been working for me the whole time. I really like it. Okay, let's try the next one. All right, here is outfit number 2. And I think I like this one even more than the last one. This feels so cool, so good to me. I love the level of detail and eclecticism going on. I feel like that goes hand in hand with the artsiness, and I'm feeling that too, but it's also really relaxed and easy to wear. I could wear this for like any everyday activity and I would feel so comfy and chill. How have I not thought to put all these things together before? It feels so straightforward, and yet it's totally new. I also feel like I kind of got it stuck in my head that this vest was like preppy and made everything look preppy. But then looking at the sweater vests in the inspo board and then looking in my closet, I realized this actually would work really well in this type of look. And it's giving me like a whole new perspective on this particular item too. Wow. I really love this one. Okay, but let's try the next one. All right, here's outfit number 3. I'm starting off without the hat. I already love this so much. I feel like I'm just saying for every outfit, wow, I love this. I can't believe I never thought of it before. But that's how I feel. I guess I should have expected that I would love these because I really did love them when I was putting them together. But this one, honestly, is the one I was probably the least sure about because it just feels a little, I don't know, a little different in like color palettes and shapes than what I would normally necessarily wear. But I feel great in this. Okay, let's try it with the hat. I mean, this is also very cute. I'm feeling very Paddington Bear coated in this outfit. Yeah, this also feels adorable. Better for a colder day. Wow, I really have to wear this scarf like immediately and this whole outfit. Love it. Okay, let's try the next one. All right, here's outfit number 4. Once again, it's really working for me. I feel great in this. I really do think the various like muted neutrals are working to make this sweater feel a little more casual and effortless as you can look in like a graphic sweater and a beret, you know? These earrings are also another underappreciated piece in my wardrobe, and this beret, honestly. They're both things I used to wear more, haven't worn as much lately, and I don't know, seeing them in the context of the lookbook styling really presented them to me in like a new light and made them seem kind of cool and exciting again. Another success. Let's try the next one. All right, here's our next outfit. I really like this one too. I will say this is the first outfit where we're running into sort of a fit issue. This cardigan is more oversized on me than this jacket. It does just feel a little too bulky. I definitely like could wear this out in the world and be relatively comfortable. I just couldn't like do yoga in it, you know? Those are my standards for range of motion in clothing. That's definitely a shortcoming to be aware of when it comes to virtual styling. But also you can write in little notes like, this sweater fits oversized on me. This coat fits me pretty close to the body. So if you want your stylist to have really like detailed information about how these things actually fit you, you can definitely do that. I could also just like swap this for a less oversized cardigan or swap this for my trench coat instead. Sometimes as a stylist, if I suspect that two things might be a little tricky or bulky to pair together, I'll also leave a note that says like, if these two things are too bulky when you combine them, feel free to pick one or the other. And I think this outfit also like works well as a complete outfit with just the sweater or just the coat. So that's another option to sort of adapt the outfit. Okay, here's our next outfit. And this one is interesting because this coat is definitely longer and this dress is definitely a little shorter than I thought they both were. So the proportions of these paired together look a little different than I had imagined. I don't know that I hate this combination, but I don't think I would actually wear this way together. I think it looks a little too much like a kid playing dress up. So how would we adapt? Honestly, I think I would just open up the jacket. That feels like the easiest way to adapt it while maintaining the outfit's integrity as best I can. I already like that much better. In theory, I could also wear it like this with just the top button buttoned. That gives it a little more flowiness, a little more drape and movement and shape to it that looks slightly less weird and boxy in the proportions. I actually do quite like this. I mean, it looks quite similar when it's just like laying down, but it's easier to kind of pose and shift and adjust in a way that's working a little better for me. All right, here's our next outfit. This one feels like a perfect hit. I was worried it was like too in my comfort zone, too boring. No, of course, that just means I love it. The base is like totally what I would wear on the everyday. The scarf adds a little something, the shoes add a little something, and this bag. This is another underappreciated piece in my wardrobe that I wore a lot when I first got it. It was gifted for a sponsorship ages ago. I haven't been drawn to it as much lately, but now, again, seeing it through fresh eyes when styling the lookbook, I was like, this suits that sort of relaxed, utilitarian artsiness really well. I'm gonna have to wear this before it gets too warm to wear this scarf because this is sort of pushing it on the edge of spring outfits. Okay, next one. Here is outfit number 8, I think. I did not take my own note to do my hair in 2 braids because I'm losing sunlight and I didn't have time to braid my hair again. But I still think this looks really cute. And you know, as I started putting it on, I was like, is this giving a little too much Little House on the Prairie? But then the chunky boots and the pin covered bag and the bug earrings really came in and turned that around for me, I think. I feel like this really speaks to how just a couple accessories can change the tone of an outfit. If you're like trying an outfit and you're like, this isn't quite right, instead of starting over, maybe try adding some pieces in the vibe that you're going for into that base outfit, and then maybe it'll change the whole feel. Anyway, obviously I like this and I think it's really cute. Okay, next outfit. All right, here's outfit number 9. I really like this. This is another layering combo that I was a little concerned might not work out that well in real life because I knew the lengths of these might not line up well. And you know what? The chambray shirt's a little longer, but I feel like they are still close enough that I think it's still working for me. I did provide 2 shoe options, so let's try the other. All right, here's our other shoe option. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I like better. I think I might prefer like my black combat boots to both of these, but I was trying to give a little more variation and switch things up. I don't know. Either way, I like it. I do have to share one shortcoming of this outfit is that the earrings I chose, I cannot find anywhere, and I think I must have gotten rid of them and not remembered to remove them or not realized. So something to be mindful of if you're booking a lookbook, make sure you have everything removed that you've gotten rid of. And also, a lesson to me, maybe don't get rid of things you haven't been inspired by in a while, because maybe later you'll see them in a new inspiring creative light and you'll want to wear them again. This is how I justify keeping everything. Okay, next outfit. All right, here is our very last outfit. So sorry for the lighting getting progressively dimmer, but I hope you can still see. Here's what we're working with, and I quite like this. I will say I knew to be dubious about the belt. I mean, it's fine. Like, I think it looks cool, I guess, but I just think realistically, I wouldn't know, do I need the shirt untucked? If it's tucked in, it's too much. So I think I would probably just go without the belt. I don't know why this just feels more wearable for my everyday, and yeah, I feel so good in this, and I'm like, I can't believe I have not tried to dress these boots down more, and I feel so equipped to do that now. Wow. Slay, what a success. Love it. All right, y'all. With that, I have completed this lookbook styling and trying on for and from myself. And you know what? It was actually way more eye-opening than I expected. In regards to just my own daily outfits and daily dressing, it was so useful to look at my wardrobe through this new lens of styling 10 outfits according to this curated inspiration that fits my particular climate right now, lifestyle right now, and general style goals. It just gave me so much clarity and direction for coming up with realistic outfits I truly want to wear. And then for my work as a stylist, I think this also gave me some real insights into what clients might be experiencing on the other end, how fit can come into play, how I can give them more adaptable options, and hopefully some of my descriptions of that also gave you some helpful insights if you book a lookbook to get the most out of it and maybe adapt any outfits that aren't working as well for you. Obviously, again, this clearly cannot really reflect what it's like styling a typical client who I do not know with clothes I've never seen in real life, but I hope it gave you some insights into my process, how it all works, and at the very least, I hope it was fun and interesting to watch, and maybe gave you some ideas of how you can curate, analyze, and execute your own outfits and style inspo. And of course, if you are interested in booking a lookbook with me through Index, the link is in the description as it is in every video description. It's also in my Instagram bio, or you can just like search Beep World on the Index app. You'll find me. And if you do book with me, or you have before, thank you so much. I love styling you all. I put so much into those lookbooks, and it means a lot that you all like trust my vision and get value out of them. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I heard if you leave a comment, watch another video, and subscribe to my channel, all the outfits you style virtually for yourself will translate perfectly in person.